Hello friends, this is Anand. We have started planning for the August 2025 semester, that is the next academic year. This video is meant to help you with filling in the procurement form. For those who are new to CRX, please note that now that you've already made your course document, you must start planning for the materials that you need for the course. And once that planning is done, you will have to fill this form, and this video is meant to help you filling this form. You would have got the email by now with all the details, the deadline and so on. We request you to stick to the deadline because although it is 6 months in advance, our procurement team works well in advance to get all the information, collate it, find vendors and so on and so forth. So just to get started with, see, this form is slightly different from last semester's form. We understand that the last semester's form had some confusions. In fact, we ourselves were confused at several points. So we have tried our best to get rid of that confusion. I'm sure that there will still be some questions when you are filling in. You must feel free to reach out to us. So the form looks like this. I'll take you through each column one by one. These ones that are put in red are the ones that you have to be a little careful about. Everything else is self-explanatory. To start off, you want to go here and put your name and the title of your course, okay? And make sure that the title of the course is exactly as it is in the course document. It is important when you fill in the first one, the rest will automatically get filled in. It is put in, we have put formulae there. Please note that this filling in is very crucial because we are just going to copy all of this into a master sheet, and we need to know who has asked for each of the materials, right? So you start with this, fill in your name and your course title. Then you start with the materials. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some put some dummy values here, in the sense just to get a sense of how to go about filling this in. So first you have, let's say I want pencils, and you want to choose your category. This is in alphabetical order. You have stationery here, stationery, art supplies, we put them together. Brand, you can choose the brand that you want. Let me say Apsara brand is what I'm looking for. I want 2B pencils. Longevity is, you're asking the question, how long does this material last? Whether it is 1 semester, 2 semester, 2 to 4 semesters, or more than 4 semesters. So I'm just going to say pencils, say they last only for 1 semester. If you are getting, say, for a guitar, for instance, that obviously will last for more than 4 semesters. Now, student usage, you can choose whether students are using this individually or they share. This usage, students will use individually or students will share. That's the idea. So let's start with this for the time being. And this is sold as set of 10 pieces. That's the idea. So here you see these are the units that we have. If you have another unit, you can click other and add to that. That's no problem. Now the unit cost of one set. So this is sold as a set of 10 pencils per box sort of thing. And each set of 10 pencils will cost, say, 70 rupees. And how many such do you require? I have 30 students. I need 3 sets. So I get 30 pencils in total. That's the idea. And this cost will automatically be calculated, which would be this multiplied by the cost. It will automatically calculate it there. Okay. Now, for pencils, it really doesn't matter. If you have any specific needs, especially if you can find things online, you please make sure that you put the link to the product here. If you have any particular purchase remarks, like it should be got only from this particular person, or any other remarks that you would like us to know, you can mention that here. If these things are not available online, and if you know a vendor from which it can be bought, you can give the details of the vendor here. That is, we are talking name of the contact person, email ID, and phone number, address also if required. But email ID and phone number is a must. All right. Going on, if sometimes there are some materials that we may not know, what it means just by the name of it. In this case, it's just pencil, so there's no problem. In which case, if you would like to share a photo of what the thing looks like, you can just paste that here. That is just an additional. So I'm going to take this again, give you a couple of other examples. Let's say I want A4 sheets paper, and this is a very common thing people use. This is stationery. I want JK copier. If you don't have a particular brand in mind, you can just put here any brand sort of thing. Specification, I want 75 GSM. If you don't have specifications, you can just put any here, but maybe it's good to just put what you want. It doesn't matter. Longevity, maybe it will last for 2 semesters, who knows. And use, you can say students will share it. Sold a set of 500 pieces, 500 sheets per set, that is to say, and each set will say cost 230, and I want one such set. Suppose you don't want one set, that is 500 sheets, and you want only half of that. Only in the case of this A4 sheets, maybe you can just put 0.5, right? Don't worry about this. We will flag this later and do the needful, right? So that's it. And then going on, remember vendor details, a link to the product, purchase remarks, and photos. Link, this is a must. Please make sure that you put the link to all the products that you want to buy. Most of it is available on Amazon. That would be your best way going forward. Now let me take another one that could cause some confusion. Let's say we are taking Bluetooth speakers, and these are electronic items, and I want JBL speakers, and some specification. It has some name, I don't know, some specification. It's long lasting, and students will share this, and sold as set of 1. All right, we took this example just to tell you this. Sold as set of, it need not be a number more than 1, it could be 1 also. Okay, it's just 1 piece, the cost of it is 5,000, and you need 1 of those. That's the idea, right? And remember, link to the product, very important. Vendor, if you can't get this one, link to the product, then you can put a vendor here. Suppose you want to get clay. This comes under clay and pottery. This is, say, make some make and model, and specification, say you want sandalwood clay. Okay, longevity only for 1 semester. Say students can share this, and say it is sold in a pack of 10 kgs, and each of it will cost rupees 400, and I need, say, 30 such packets for 30 students, suppose, right? So that is why this unit thing is there. You can go ahead and suppose you just want ribbons, and it comes in a roll of 80 meters, so then you can put 80 and then meters, and you want just one such roll or 2 such rolls, and so on and so forth. This usage, student usage, students will use individually or students will share. This is more also for you to think about how much you should buy, right? Now, one last thing I will put here, crayon, and this could cause some confusion. Make and model, say Faber-Castell, specification set of 24, because it comes in set of 12 and set of 8 and so on. So you put set of 24 here. It's just for 1 semester, students to use individually. Now here some confusion could come because you will put 24 here. It's a sold as a set of 24. Obviously crayons are not sold in any other way. Nobody sells 1 crayon, right? So this really doesn't matter what you put here, because we will be referring to the link also. But if there is any confusion, please feel free to reach out to us, right? So just completing that 24 piece, it's 20 rupees per box, and that 1 box has 24 pieces in it. And number of sets required will be, because it is using individually, I have 30 students, so I will take 30 of those, suppose, right? Now for clay, for instance, we may not be able to get it online, in which case you have to give the vendor details very clearly. This is the idea. Now the most important thing now, we have already shared, we will be sharing last procurement form with you, the ones that this is not for those who are new. those who have been are returning instructors, we will share that with you. You have a look at what you have bought, think of what you already have, and then make an informed decision about what you want. Don't buy too much. Ask us to buy so much, and storage is always a problem. So best to say, for instance, if you have cutting mats and scissors and things like this, you don't need to buy it every semester. It'll go on. And this longevity and the student usage is also for you to introspect on how to use things going forward, so we can be a little more sustainable in our efforts to doing this, especially paper. For instance, if you have a lot of paper left over, you don't need to buy it again, things like that, right? So this is it. At any point, if you have any difficulty, we ask that you reach out to us. You can, the details are given in the email that is sent to you. All right, good luck. See you all soon.